Fuck it, we'll do it live.
What a great start to the stream. We've been live for how many seconds? 15 of them? In 3, 2, 1. Boop. Nice. I like that timer. I have to sync it up every time, but that's not too big of a deal.
You need a clapper board.
What is it? What is a clapper board?
When you start a film, you have take 21, scene 5.
Do you really think that nobody's in my stream right now? It's making me feel a little bad. Oh, you know what? I never updated the thumbnail. What was the point of taking that? Wait, did I upload? Crap, I don't remember. It's not really a big deal, but...
Mr. Beast, yet again, showing us his professional skills.
Yeah, I don't think I updated the thumbnail. Oh, Bizarre Dog's here, TNT's here, Zachary's here. Zachary's always here, right in the beginning. That guy, he is one of my biggest, like, stream frequents. Frequent streamists. View stream frequenters. Of frequent streaming. Okay, alright. Oh, okay, alright, we got that going on now. Let's actually get chat. Oh, that's actually in a good spot. Well, silly beast. Tricks are for kids. Okay. Oh, F1. Alright. Hey, Israel. That's a new name. I do not recognize you. Have you been to my streams before? Oh, hey. We can actually edit this on a small scale. So, it's too early to give an intro. Never mind. Every once in a while, I want to, like, announce what we're doing this stream. But sometimes it just doesn't make sense. Would that have to go lower? I honestly don't know. Hi, welcome to the stream. Welcome, everybody.
Welcome to the stream, okay?
Could I change my YouTube name to Mr. Boo without, like, changing any of my channel information?
It takes over 24 hours to change your name once you've changed it. No.
I don't think it'd be worth it. Yes, I have. I don't know. A lot of names come in and out. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I just don't know. Is the view count accurate? Yeah, people are coming in. Alright, alright, alright. Okay. So, this is the system we designed yesterday. Ah, man, if I had $1 for every time I explained how this thing worked. This is a little bit archaic now, because there were slight improvements created. Alright. I'm just trying to think it out loud, because this is one of the first things I've done. Wow, my block is blending in with that background almost perfectly. Depending on where the sun's looking. Alright, let's head to Pablo's area, and, well... Should we make a copy of it and then just do everything from there? Yes. Leave the original intact. That's always the smartest decision. And this time I'm working with somebody, whereas yesterday Major was kind of helping.
Yeah.
But also not super.
I was helping.
You were boneless, okay?
I guess you could say that. I was definitely... I was doing something with a bone.
Play the role of the muse. I inspire.
Yeah?
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you making? Oh, we're just making a system that does everything super automatically. I might want to remove these. Are these shulker box filters final?
Yeah.
Yep.
Alright. Because a part of me
There's
wants
also
to
gonna
remove
go-
or at least disable them until we've had time to, like, process this. I don't know where to start because this isn't my wiring. Is this command block relative? It's not, so we might want to update that already. Okay. So, I think first and foremost we should edit this system down here to distribute the shulker boxes. That's just something easy that we can sort of start with before getting into the nitty-gritty. Like an automatic farm? No, more like an automatic... What does this do?
What? This is why you can trigger it from the center.
Okay.
Doesn't reach otherwise.
So, How many filters do we need in order to drain them out? So from here, we would want to be able to have the droppers operate independently of this being locked. So we could just drain it for no longer than, 23 items worth of time, I suppose, or 24, and then just lock it immediately, and then just let the droppers distribute them. Yes, it'd be more hoppers, but it'd be slightly faster and more reliable. And I don't know if we should just move these all the way down and out of the way yet. See, the tricky thing is I'm coming into this editing...
Can I copy a slice?
I'm coming into this editing Pablo's system, so I am just not familiar with most of this. Automated shulkerbox loader. Kind of, yeah. Just got into it.
Okay. So this should be the majority.
Alright. Yeah, so let's filter it like that. I'm trying to think. So, if this is like so, it's already getting drained out. Nope,
No.
that's already going sideways, so it's not coming out through here.
Yes, that's intended.
Yep,
And when you do this, it should be going down. Yeah, it's going down.
and there's nowhere in here that we can put a dropper. We kind of already know that. It would even have to come down all the way down here, or else it'd just be butted.
Yeah, well, or maybe to the side.
Yeah, I mean, I don't really
Something.
know where we want these items to go. It doesn't really matter. I mean, we can have them facing straight down, I guess, to make it simple with the item streams. It's mostly irrelevant. We'll just leave it like so, just to keep it easy. That way you can easily, nice and conveniently, for the offshoot of this, it'll be like the gutters of the system. So I'm thinking brown concrete. And all of the items would be coming in at hopper speed. So we don't want the comparator clock to be...
They could actually be coming at double hopper speed.
Can they?
Oh no, mind. Yeah, this hopper won't allow it.
Alright.
All of the other ones are going to be working at double speed. Stuff that's happening.
I'm confused. Why are these all facing sideways?
So this single hopper speed items go one by one. Not one item being pushed and the other one being pulled at once. Oh wait, actually, you need to pull. Otherwise, these ones are locked. That should.
That seemed to work. So all of I lost all my dust. So all of this wiring will go in from the top.
These ones and choppers.
And it's all making it in. So that can happen. Is this a shulker loader? Yes. Oh, bye, Bizarre Dog. I think she's already gone. So then for the observer system, we can just do that. Do that. Then obviously if this gets locked, it'll go into there.
I don't think we need one dispenser for each one. Pretty sure we could just have one single line, probably on this side, for all of them. Since we're gonna have them be triggering during the reset anyways. just give 23 pulses through that line.
That'd be
I mean,
a
it sounds
lot of
simpler.
dust updates. Is that not a problem?
Well, it's only during the reset.
Yeah.
Any of you on the Patron server?
I don't
Just
think
Why?
so. Ertige is silent as always with his not spooky Halloween name. Major is...
How do you propose that I make it spooky?
I don't know. Ertige. Ha! Ha ha!
Got him.
Controversial, yay. Alright, what are we working
Controversial, he says.
What's this? What is this?
We're improving yesterday's design.
Oh, is this for the furnace array?
It is for the furnace array. Would you like to come help?
I'm already here.
We already have way too many people working on this, so yeah, get over here.
I ripped on
We're going to have
levels.
Pablo, we could do this.
We are going to have so many cooks in the kitchen.
That too.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know. I think the dust would be laggy, but easy. I don't care. Because we would have 52 rows of dust updating all at the same time.
Okay, so what are we trying to accomplish?
I mean,
here?
look at the
What do we have
rails.
so far. What is this doing?
You want to do rails?
All of these sorts items and is able to replace sorting item by
Alright.
pressing one button.
Yeah, so basically we have, these are going to be the filters for the furnace array. And it'll fill up to one item, so if I can actually demonstrate that with a little bit of dust here. You can see it's going to sort all the way down to 1. And that actually allows us to drain the system pretty easily, if we can actually power probably this piston.
Yeah, just this line.
Yeah, and it actually drains out that filter. So we can swap the filter to whatever item we need. So basically we just do that by clearing the filter, and then when you start cooking with the furnace array, it programs the items.
Question. Would it be better to have 2 items instead of 1 for the purpose
of course it would be.
dealing with server lag?
1 is kind of the only thing that we're able to work with. 2 would be safer, but I think I want to risk it with 1.
How would it be riskier? How would it be?
Because
No,
able to work with
the
items?
general
Problem with
question
2.
is, what exactly are you trying to prevent? If two
because-
items, like, if you're trying to prevent the server lagging and going down for one more item than necessary, you're still gonna drain 2 items. Like when you try to reset the filter, if you're gonna be draining 2 items anyways, does it matter that it filtered 1 or 2? You're still gonna mess up the system anyways.
So anyway, especially on the dedicated box, that kind of server lag isn't too common, fortunately. So I think we might be okay with this. I understand your concerns. I'm on board that it's definitely risky. I just kind of want to wait and see what happens.
Alright, see how often and if it breaks and if it's a huge problem that
Yeah,
we need to
then we
resolve.
can head back to the drawing board and redo the whole system.
Alright.
Although we wouldn't have to redo the whole system. You get my point. We could just filter it to 42 and instead of having a quick pulse, just let it drain slowly. It would be slower but stable. Unfortunately, the reason we didn't do that in the first place is the same reason I want to leave it down to 1 is because with the furnace array loading the system, you have no idea if it's going to let one item get passed, fill into a hopper, and then when you reset the system, it'll drain out 2 items, and then you've lost a filter item, and then everything goes to hell.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was saying.
That's okay, Pablo. We can say things twice. So,
okay.
Yeah, I think we can just leave it to 1 item for now. We'll see what happens. I'm kind of doing the same thing with the concrete farm right now. Nuke insists that those 2x loaders aren't stable because shulker boxes can clog the hoppers and break it, but I haven't seen it happen, and even if he's right, it's got to be extremely rare based on my experience, so I'm just kind of waiting for it to happen. Major, do those still block your view like a motherfucker?
Yeah, but it's worth it.
And so when this furnace system is...
Oh, my Rectic Pack! It makes it like a... Okay, I'm sorry, what?
My question is, when the furnace is done smelting, does it just break all the shulker boxes even if they're not full?
Yeah.
All right.
That's one of the things we're looking to maybe change. So if you have a better idea, hop in.
Well,
I mean, the
there's
only-
no better way. What we are doing is, what the idea is that we're gonna
Oh my
break all of the shulker boxes. The empty ones go back into the system. The semi-full ones will go into a recycler, and the full ones will get put to you. And basically, that recycler will be this thing that will sort out the shulker boxes of the same type, and then pass them through a compactor that will basically combine multiple shulker boxes into the same one of the same item.
All right.
This beast
That
new
is
helmet
not
view
built.
rocks. You guys actually like this? Yeah.
I love it.
I'm super spooky for the Halloween. Woo! Are we early, guys?
That's awesome.
No?
Nah, I think it's time for Christmas right now.
Ah!
That's what all the stores are saying.
I could have had something valuable.
Uh-huh.
Alright, so back to the drawing board here. So I think these observer clocks are pretty... Stop! This is... gone too far. Oh god. Oh, that's weird. Okay, so I think this is gonna work for the small slice. As
I think
for...
if you use a jack-o'-lantern instead of a pumpkin, it'll probably give them the same visibility, but give them
Oh,
a
so what
spooky
we were
look.
actually doing here is, this is more annoying than before. What we're doing here, Ertige, is we can break the empty shulker boxes, but there's obviously a chance that there are going to be items stuck on these hoppers. And if you've been doing a huge job, it's almost guaranteed that there are going to be items in these hoppers. In fact, if you filled up any shulker boxes, there's going to be about 23 just chilling in here. So basically when we're done, this system will just, go through and drain out all those items, and, well, I can demonstrate. All of those items will just find their way into this thing down here. And that'll actually work for both sides, as you can see here. That way we're kind of, half the clocks for, you see what's going on here. And
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite clocks because it doesn't glitch out if you only have a 9,000 per hour input, like right now. Oh, I like that. That way it just keeps going
Right.
instead of...
So will these items go into back into the system?
That's what I don't know. I don't know that we're gonna filter those again. What do you think, Pablo? I have no idea.
I could literally just put them in a shulker box, tell the user those are,
Overflow.
Manual sort.
yeah, or
Yeah. You could throw that shit into the Ruby Center. It wouldn't be that many items. It would kind of be like runoff. Every once in a while, you'd have a shulker box full of leftovers. Throw it into the Ruby Center, let it sort everything. Not worry about it, because it won't be a ton of items. What's the point of this? That's a complicated question that I still haven't been able to... To explain the point of this, I have to explain what's wrong with the furnace array.
and you also need to explain the reason why we're here.
Yeah, there's definitely a good reason for all of this. It's just kind of a pain in the ass to explain. So, this stream is surprisingly few viewers, actually. Usually, I don't know. Yesterday we did a little better. That's okay.
Why'd
Hold
you give me
up.
a jack-o'-lantern?
I don't know. He just kept giving it to me. I don't know. This isn't fun anymore. Oh, good. He set up a command block. That's nice. I'm glad he did that.
Does the
it's
jack-o'-lantern actually
No, it doesn't block the view.
My view wasn't blocked. Okay.
Hey, Pablo, can you do that to me?
No, oh my... yeah.
Alright, what needs to change in this system? So I think the slices are done. I think we just need to manage what happens to the rest of the system. Can you put a diamond block on your head? We can. I almost don't want to mess with this. I don't know why, the motivation's not hitting me. I think it's because yesterday I was working alone. So I didn't have, I don't know, it was just more streamlined.
You blockhead.
Instead of people putting diamonds on my head and shit.
Right.
Alright,
Yeah, like what I did.
yeah.
I think
We're not at all focused. I feel like me or Pablo,
Personally,
one of these. What?
I think it's worth having the second level of filtering going on afterwards, but whatever you guys want.
How do you mean the second level filtering?
Well, once you get the shulker boxes and you get partials, Why not run it through another filtering system and compress it down?
Not a
You already
full
got this.
filter,
We're
though.
gonna be doing that for the partial ones, but the issue is that we do not know the items that are left over, what
Yeah.
medium ones they should
Yeah.
go to that
Should be
station.
filtered. They should be through a secondary filter.
I think the problem is if there's, if we didn't fill up full shulker boxes, or we filled it up partially, so there's less than the 23 items when it breaks the shulker boxes and puts the rest of the items back in.
Mhm.
There will be either items left over in the hoppers or random miscellaneous items in the shulker boxes if you're running something else.
Well, you
mean-
wouldn't feed it into this one. You'd feed it into a secondary system.
Yeah, like the thing is, most of the hoppers are not gonna have 23 items because they're gonna have ended sorting and fill the shulker box. But if the shulker box was full but not full enough that this hopper could also get the single strength too, then you have leftover items. And when you reset the shulker boxes, you need to take those items out, otherwise they could go into the next item that you're gonna sort. And those items may be able to go in the shulker box or may not be able to go in the shulker box. So you're gonna eventually have to do something with them, and it's most likely gonna be testing them elsewhere.
Is this science or math, he asks. Honestly, to me it's more science. I'm doing a lot more conceptual thinking than I am jotting down a piece of paper with a calculator in my left hand. This is more of conceptual Minecraft. Because a lot of this is me thinking, what is going to be my experience when I'm using the furnace array, and how can I make this as easy as possible?
I mean, as easy as possible would be you'd have to do absolutely nothing with the items to get shulker boxes out.
That would be great if it was fully reliable, but
Yeah.
it's tricky. There's always something. Like even our storage room, like yeah, it fully automatically sorts, but the chunk loading's never perfect. It always glitches out somehow.
True.
The only thing that's truly pretty reliable is if somebody stands there, and even then, there's the crazy odds that something's going to glitch out of the elevator.
Good point.
And there's just not a hell of a lot we could have done differently. I mean, the clocks that we use probably could be piston-based, and that would make it more reliable. Nothing would glitch out to the side, but there's actually no reason not to do that.
And there's actually the small chance that they'll actually go past the filter and end up in the overflow, even if there's someone there.
Because that's just Minecraft.
And if someone's not there, and if someone's like digging out the perimeter at a perimeter, and they put the items in the sorter and then leave it, everything will go into the overflow, and I find that really annoying.
All right, I'm just gonna start doing stuff, or we're never gonna get anything done. So,
yeah,
that's what I did yesterday, and it's like it's great. I want to work with Pablo. He definitely helps me a lot on this stuff, but I feel like if I sit here waiting for his judgment, we're never gonna get anything done. So, I'm just gonna start doing stuff. That's why I made a copy of this. This is mine to change. His is over there.
Oh, I see how it works.
I'm sorry. I'm not productive that way. This whole fader can be moved anyway. Where the hell did I put this? Okay, I should have copied it right on the ice stream. That way I know where I am.
So the next thing to decide is where this this dropper right here will lead into. Is that the next thing?
No, I think we're just gonna leave that as is. That's end game kind of stuff. When the whole system's working and done, where these items go is fairly irrelevant. It almost doesn't matter.
Yeah.
We can deal with that for sure later. So Pablo should already be setting up a stack command, if I'm not mistaken.
I mean, if anything, it could go into just one shulker box, because that should be.
That's gonna clear the water streams. You might want to do -A. One more forward, probably. Stack 12 -A. Yep. That'll work. Oh, that actually looks pretty decent. If I was building this in survival, the first thing I'd do would be make a platform. This is I can already see this being a pain in the ass to jump around. Honestly, like...
Not if you're good.
I almost want to put this in the schematic just so I can get around this thing.
I think may have a tiny issue.
Okay.
Because we're using, like for the reset, we are using the output of that line to detect while items are still in. So we probably need to make some kind of output. Yes.
Well, I say we run it on, I mean, it wouldn't be smart, but we could run it on a timer or detect from these comparators above. That could actually work. Honestly, that could almost work. It would actually work independently. So long as any of these pistons or insert whatever our input method is, so long as there's some kind of input on this row of blocks, don't start.
Yeah, the issue is that we want each one of the sites to work independently.
Why?
Because if you want to reset, why are you forced to reset the whole thing when you could be resetting half? It's really not that big of an issue when building it to make them separate, and it's a huge convenient thing that you can. So basically, half the system can keep working while you reset the other half.
But I don't think that's how it's going to work with the furnace array. It's going to be more of a slope. You're going to get all of your activity in the first hopper, and then it's going to drain down to the final one. So even though we need 52 hoppers to collect the items, the last hopper is going to get very little activity. In fact, exactly 1/9 the activity of any other hopper, at least. I guess, I mean, we could just move this out a block. That way we can operate independently. I guess that doesn't matter too much. But you still want to use a pressure plate to detect. I mean, that can work, I guess. But you would need 8 meters per second times this. So you would still need to, like, wait. You'd have to have, like, a 3 or 4 second comparator fader. Just to be super safe.
Yeah, this thing.
I think that one might
Just
even be too long.
Just like 10 seconds.
Since I have no idea what's going on to me, I just like to placing blocks and hoping something happens. Yeah.
Yep. Major.
That's almost where I am, because Pablo likes to do wiring. Like I mentioned in the beginning, all of the wiring he changed up here is kind of the same thing, but in stark contrast to how I would have done it. So in my head, I'm like mentally reverse engineering this thing as I'm going, which makes it a huge pain to work on. But someone's got to do it. And this is actually... What happened with the furnace array is Nuke did the same thing, where his wiring was completely different to how I would have done it, and he and Timus has spent all this time on the furnace array to eventually I was like, here's a simple list of what we need this thing to do, and you guys have taken it way overboard. We ended up just redoing all of it, so I'm kind of just jumping ahead of that right now. Okay, this is vestigial wiring. That's going to happen in redos. So we're worrying about this system.
That's needed to connect this. Like, we need to trigger this somehow.
Well, it's needed, but it's not where it is.
Okay.
I still don't think we need to break every single shulker box. I still believe they can be dealt with independently. But we would need individual clocks for each one. You know, that would actually happen where if a hopper was getting little activity, it would just constantly be outputting slightly full shulker boxes. So we would need like a pretty long clock for it to be not annoying, but we would need it to be pretty fast so that you're not stuck to one filter item for 2 minutes while you've swapped items long enough ago to where you're going to be lagging like crazy. There really isn't a sweet spot, I don't think, for that.
Well, the sweet spot could be to double up the amount of hoppers that you have, so you always have half the system idle and half the system working.
No. We designed this whole system to avoid exactly that. That's why I like the manual input, because you know exactly when you've swapped items, so you can just manually say, alright, we need a new filter item, click, and the system's ready for you. I know you want it to be fully hands-free, but honestly, I mean, it already isn't. It needs a human to input the items, it needs a human to move them back and forth. Why not click a button in between? It's really not that big of a deal. I don't think that can be that's a bad thing. Maybe resetting the shulker boxes below can be automated. That's totally good. I mean, pretty much everything else can be automated, even the consolidation and all that. But A little bit of human input's not that bad, and it saves us a lot of effort. I think all this Minecraft talk put my cat to sleep.
Oh, that's
And a
cute.
picture.
Picture didn't happen.
Well,
Oh
all the
shit! I
clowns
just
are
gave.
coming back.
I just went on a single player world and I gave myself a Fortune 10,000 pickaxe and I just lagged the shit out of my game.
The other question with automatically switching out the items would be, how are you going to get all the items to the hoppers in a way that each hopper will fill up with 64 and continue to filter down even after you do it. So you'd have to have a specific amount of items each time. That's
I can
basically
actually address that.
50
So the
2
way we
stacks.
have it here is it completes the circuit while it's filtering, but it forces the piston up. So even if you drain the filter item, it's actually not going to have any effect so long as it's filtering items. So when you
All right.
manually input it, it will only swap the items that have drained down to 1 item left. So it won't actually affect active hoppers. Yeah. It's a pretty slick system.
Yeah.
Okay, so Major, if the camera matters to you at all. I think, like, I mentioned the low light camera was a piece of shit earlier, which is true, but I think that's actually pretty good for...
Okay.
I mean, there you go. You guys can count the kitty's furs. Pretty good image there. Okay, I've zoomed in way too much. I mean, this is designed for a phone, but I wonder what the resolution is on this, actually. 1128 by 2016. That's a little bit higher than 1080. Okay.
Wait, wouldn't this water stream right here that the shulker boxes get broken into be more reliable if it's 2 blocks of water on top of the slabs instead of 1 block going down onto the next?
I'm sorry, I was reading about my cute cat. One more time.
So basically doing this.
Okay, what is
the,
this? Where are you? Okay, you're over here. Got it.
Let me get a sign.
Yeah, I've seen people do this. Why do we have 2 slabs? What's the point of that?
That way the water's always on always moving on a block, as opposed to the with the other one where it drops down and lowers the speed of the.
Oh, I'm not even gonna worry about that. That is, I mean, doing double slabs looks a little uglier, works out a little differently, and it just it would be a microscopic. Yeah. That's too. We gotta focus on the big stuff right now. We can worry about that and the output of everything later. Let's tinker with the wiring for now. Focus on what really matters, then we can have fun with the little stuff. Let's zoom out. You can zoom back in later.
All right.
So what actually needs to change? So I would like this to be a manual input. I know you want it automated, but I think it's just easiest. And that's why I think we need to affect every filter. If ever there was a way to detect one item getting filtered out, if the circuit's complete, meaning it's had a filtered item, and this is where the block would have been useful. Let me actually head back to that because that's wiring I can at least think about. And I don't have a command block over here. I only had it going one way. Nope. Please respawn. Okay. So if this block is pushed down, we probably can't use this exact same output, but somehow if we get an output from this, we can make it so that when you reset the system and this thing over here actually gets an output, it only replaces its shulker box. Is there some way we could trigger this piston? No. Maybe. I mean, the smartest way to do it would be to trigger it over here. The only way I can think of is to trigger one of these pieces of dust with a level 2 output from a cauldron and a comparator.
We could try pushing this from there, but like pushing that in to power the piston.
Mm.
But I don't know.
Yeah, that wouldn't work in every situation, I don't think.
Yeah, exactly. That's the issue.
Oh. I mean, you could, like, force it to long power this piston, and then just reset itself. But it wouldn't automatically push itself down in every situation, so you wouldn't want to force it a second pulse. So I don't think from that side is the safest thing. If only comparators could face down. So I'm gonna go back to your design because there's a lot more room now that we don't have that middle circuit. There was a lot more room. I'm gonna delete all of this because that can easily be rebuilt should we need to do it again. I still think stretching.
Also,
yeah.
If you look on the other side, like where the reset line is, you will see that you can get this output from here a lot easier. Basically, well, it's a reset line, but otherwise you can take one signal comes out from this, and the other signal. Oh no, actually, yeah, we need signals of if this was ever filtered, right? They need to be like they don't need to reset.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, then we would need to set up regular pistons. We could still set that up though.
You know what you could probably do is
What?
give this thing a short pulse. That could work. I have no idea how that would work in practice. But if we had a rope,
That could break if you're sorting items at the same time.
so
Like
yeah,
if you're resetting the shulker box system at the same time that you trigger that.
yeah, if you're resetting it, and this has gone through a lock where only the items that aren't filtering. Now this could potentially break if that piston's extended, but that would just force it to not work. And you'd want to give this at least a 2-tick pulse because no matter what state this is in, it'll just drag it back down. And this could also double as a method to activate every dispenser. Although, I feel like this could heighten the chance that one of these would get stuck in a loop, but it would be fun to test it. Okay, so you're working on the output, and I can get this out of the way for now. Southern, are you having a troubling time? Do you need something to do?
Do you need another pickup line?
No, we need something more impressing. Southern, you don't have a spooky Halloween name.
Oh, I got one. Hang
Okay,
on.
okay, thank you. Alright.
Boothern.
Not
So
everything
there's
is
already an
boo.
output.
Boo is just easy.
There you go.
There's already an output. This.
Hang on.
These pistons?
Yeah,
I
that's
assume
scary
sticky
enough.
would be...
Well, if they're sticky, then they're
Red
gonna be
man.
extended while you're filtering. They're gonna retract when
Right,
you
right.
done.
Okay, so this line can also be redone if necessary. Although we're replacing this line, aren't we?
Yeah.
See, you could also fix broken ones with my system. Or with the system I proposed.
I'm all set for Halloween because I'm petting a black cat on my profile picture.
So, like, if each of these trigger, you actually can reset the system pretty nicely. Although you are... The piston is butting itself with this, so you'd want it to be... a slow one.
Is my name good enough in the Discord?
Scaratygate. Yes! That's perfect! FSU lost?
You sprayed me with that beast.
I'm sorry, did I just get... Is it dripping down your chin?
A little bit.
There.
Maybe get a towel.
That's hot.
There. I think that's better. Oh, I spelled it wrong, didn't I? Yep.
Scaring Southern.
That's not even close.
What? What's not
Oh,
close?
Pablo, I like how long your blocks are.
Scaring?
Huh?
Yeah, then we could just run like a line of, we would want this to be 2 ticks.
2 ticks long.
Yeah, here, let me, just a second, I can do that.
I like this one.
I mean, I can do that too.
I got this.
I
can
like
just move this
name
down a block.
lot.
Southern, where have you been?
Work.
Last 24 hours, dude.
Yeah, that'll work great. And then we could just have like a line of rails. Although not all of these observers are even. I mean, we could just...
I would expect them to be...
Oh. But we could have
that.
This observer facing into a block. Just to level them all out.
The issue is on the top, not on the bottom.
Because when it's sorting, it pushes it down, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this signal won't go through all the same. And then when it's done sorting, you push it back up, and now the signal will go through.
No, the thing is you don't need to oversend the signal. The signal itself is like, when this pushes down, it doesn't do anything.
Mm-hmm.
This pushes up, this sends a signal.
Ah, fantastic. Yeah. Okay.
That is exactly the same thing that you're using on top of here. Like when this pushes up, when it starts filtering, it does nothing. When it pushes down, then...
Got it. Let's do more good things. I like your use of white glass, by the way. I know it was arbitrary, but I actually like it.
It was not arbitrary.
Oh yeah? You took a style choice, huh? Is that what you're saying there, bud?
No, I'm saying I took transparency. So I can actually see.
Oh, Pablo.
Well, I finally have ping to match 6
Warlock
ping.
from Mars? Are you even trying? Scarethern. There you go. Oh. Viral, you need a spooky name for Halloween.
Scarethern?
Do I need one
like
too?
Just keep it the same.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Paboom. Paboom.
small issue, but not really an issue.
Yeah.
Just to avoid issues, you might want to just make this up.
Just add infection at the end of it.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Viral infection. Hang on.
Wow.
Oh, shit.
That's a really good one.
Yeah, I guess it would look better if it was constant slabs anyway. There you go. Yeah,
That looks awesome.
This actually does look so fucking cool. That really does give it a look, doesn't it? If this is functional on the first try, that'd be fantastic. So how are we going to power these pistons?
I'll be the spooky
That's
girl
the reset
here.
line.
These pistons
When you want to reset, you have to power all of them.
Are you thinking we could do observers facing up?
Yeah.
And then just a line of... I think we need to do it for all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that did it. Do you want to color code this? I don't know. So wherever our input is, we're just gonna have to alternate it between observers. And I think that doesn't matter where it goes. Yeah. Okay, that's fantastic. So as we're filtering, you know, this will get pushed down, whatever. And then as soon as we want to reset the whole system and swap out the filter item, we just give this one a short pulse. And then it just replaces all of them.
Filter item, we need to trigger this one on the top. We need to trigger the one on the bottommost and the one on the topmost.
Dude, I'm
So this
loving
is
the
a
color
little
scheme.
inverted, isn't it?
What?
Is this inverted?
No.
Did I say it totally backwards then?
This is working. Good shit.
This thing looks
Yeah,
amazing.
like as you filter, this goes down, does nothing. When you reset, this goes up and triggers.
I think this needs to be 3 ticks. Can you power that top one? Yeah, they all need to be 3 ticks. Observers are slow. So now if we test it, like this will actually replace them. Because I noticed this whole time the shulker boxes weren't actually doing anything. Oh, this is so slick! This is good.
Dude, look at this thing from the side.
I know, like this actually gives
Looks
it a really...
amazing.
That's a fucking thumbnail right there. People are gonna be like, the hell are they doing? I'm totally making a video on this.
You should.
I already am, technically. But, you know, not everybody loves the streams. Understood. Okay. And it's pretty lag friendly because we're using observers here.
That's like the basic excuse, you know. Like it's not laggy. We're using observers. It's 10,000. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
It's our least laggy option. That's
Yeah,
why I say that.
agree with
I
that.
consider the observers a base. Of course they lag, but it's definitely better than dust. Did you actually test this? Are there items in here?
Yeah.
Nice.
I'm gonna send some more in.
Okay. So you can actually see them pushing down now. That's really easy to see.
Yep.
So we can already test it. Like, if you trigger this, it's only going to reset the ones that are done filtering, as RTG pointed out earlier.
And it's funny because these 2 pistons do the same purpose, like reset lines, but one is the bottom reset line, one is the top one, and same with this ones too.
That's
And
awesome.
They
Oh,
operate
now
on
they're
the same
done.
purpose. Yeah,
And
they
if you
operate
want
on
to
the
swap
same.
out the filter... Awesome.
Yeah.
That's really nice. That works great.
And they operate on the same like system that it does. Like these observers that cannot do anything.
You know it's bad when you just hear Southern giggle from the background.
So what are you doing?
I knocked Viral off the edge. That was perfect.
I'm actually laughing for a completely different reason. Pronib, this is perfect. I immediately, I just said in stream that like people are going to see this and be like, whoa, what is that? And then as soon as Major posted a screenshot, you're like, ooh, what's it do? Because like, that's the kind of thing where you see this and you think, okay, I see a lot of pistons, a lot of observers, and they're staggered, so it kind of looks like it makes sense. And it all does.
Maybe.
Alright, I think Pablo's are finding the wiring. So basically, if I can explain it for people here, as Pablo just demonstrated, when the items come through here, if I want to flick this lever over here. Oh, okay. Alright, you just blocked me off there, bud? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Rejected.
So as these come in, it actually pushes all these pistons down. And then I'll stop it there, because not everybody has a nice computer, I suppose.
Sure.
Why are not all of these getting filled? Are some of their filters already set? No, they're just not getting items. What's the dealio, Home Skillet?
Well, you did not send enough items to get to the end.
No, but I saw them looping around.
Did you?
Hold on a second.
Because each one has to fill with a stack.
Pretty sure they did not
That's
loop
worth a
around.
find.
Oh, I guess they
Addition
didn't loop
to-
around. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I spaced. Okay, so as these extend,
I stopped it, by the way. Do you
Yeah,
want to get to the end?
No, this is perfect, because we're actually demonstrating how only half of these will function. So as these extend, it means items are filtering right now. And as soon as, oh my god, you actually changed your name.
It's my second account.
Yeah, okay, alright. So as these are done filtering, it actually does this. So now this is actually ready to be reset. So the reset line would be down below, and this observer right here,
On the top and on the bottom.
yeah, this will
ones.
be linked with the system where it actually pulls the item out from here. We might actually want to delay this down here a good bit, Pablo, just to make sure that it's actually moved that item all the way down into the shulker box.
Yeah.
Looks
And
like
then,
garbage.
once we're ready to break all these shulker boxes, because we have new items coming in, we don't want them to mix, we just boop, pops out all the observers and doesn't pull the block back down for some reason. And there you go. Why didn't it pull the block back down?
What block?
I see a bunch of stuck observers.
No? There's oh, these ones. I don't
Yeah,
know.
what, why? Alright, let's see this again. Yeah, you're just making it a really long delay, you know. Let's actually
Southern
test this again.
vampire something.
There.
The Southern Chainsaw Killer. Is that dated? Am I late?
Oh wait! I like that. Wait.
Viral. That's pretty cool.
Boo. Everybody's going with the boo route.
Literally.
I can't spell massacre.
Alright.
Chainsaw
Add another
Mascara.
S. Add another S and swap the A in front of the C.
Alright, so let's see if we can demonstrate this again. We're demonstrating the idea, but as you can see, it's a little broken. So we update it. Oh, that's fantastic. That's really good. Now, did this actually work? That's a good question. Oh, looks like all these are empty. Fantastic. Because what could be happening, as you can see, is if we trigger all of these at the same time, we are budding some of the dispensers. So it might not always work perfectly, but...
Didn't we work on that publicly?
Yeah, we did work on it. My Halloween name is E-Corpse.
No.
That's awesome! I like that a lot. Because his name's usually E-Corp. E-Corpse.
Corpse.
That's a good one. I like that a lot. Because it actually makes sense. Yeah, Southern, that's not really a name that he has a lot to do with. Mr. Beast was a very easy Mr. Boo. Major
Mine, you had to add
bonuses.
one letter.
Yeah, A-Chaser 00 went from A-Chaser B00 to make a nice little A-Chaser Boo. It's just a fun Minerva tradition. It's not really a Minerva tradition, because people on the internet do this everywhere, but we make it a tradition. So. We're very anal about our traditions.
Ooh.
I like anal.
Were you yawning when I did that? Viral just changed his name to Fuckstick.
Yeah.
Wow, that's not even creative. Oh my god. Yeah, my submissive name is X-Mista Bitch.
Huh. So you just switch between them every so often.
Feeding both lines, pub.
Oh, did that only do half?
It's feeding both lines, is it?
I think that only did half of these that I saw.
Yeah, because only both, like, half of them were down.
Oh, I see. How did you trigger that from up here?
That's what I wonder. Oh, I see,
Yes.
I see.
Wait.
Delay 4.
You should trigger this redstone.
Oh, this redstone.
Uh,
Can you trigger it so I can watch?
There you go.
What is supposed to happen? It didn't push down anything. I love that little wiggle.
Well, yeah, there's nothing, because there's no items that have
Oh,
been
these only
filtered.
push down and it filters. Yeah, okay.
Like,
Alright,
I'll just place one filter.
so let's
Pro titty.
and then after
That's
we
good.
restart, you're gonna trigger it. So when all the filters are done, or preferably when they're done, and a human decides, okay, we're gonna change the item out, then he waits patiently for the filter to go away, and then he clicks a button, which will do exactly what Pablo just did by hand. Oh, so it looks like even when you've pushed that down, this piston over here really does retract in real time. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, this is...
Yeah, like, I added some delay here so that the item has time to travel down, get into
Yeah,
the
yeah,
shuttle
yeah.
box.
Oh, that's
Viral's
totally
name.
good.
Bunana.
Now,
That was-
my question is, why can't we not trigger this reset
There we
line
go.
every so often?
Um,
What does it
Basically,
even
go ahead and
mean?
every 10 seconds just trigger it.
I said that earlier. So you really want to make sure that, because not like I mentioned, the hopper at the end of the chain. So technically, we need 51.1 repeating hoppers. One hopper is only going to be sorting, you know, every 9th item kind of thing. So that one's almost always going to have a nearly not full shulker box. And if we're triggering this every 10 seconds or so, we're just going to have a constant stream of a few items in that one box.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so we want to not do that regularly. So you're right, at max speed, pretty much all of these are going to be constantly down. You know, we can actually demonstrate that right now because pretty much when this thing is running, all of the pistons are going to stay like that. But there will be some exceptions, so we don't want to force it until it's done. Only when a human being says, okay, let's switch the filter item will we.
Let's see if I get the...
What the hell is Southern doing?
No. Major, can you get the reference?
Yep.
They
Where's
both
this
are the
posted?
references? There's 2 references there.
Where is this?
My name.
I think
I
Mario
like
got
it.
it.
I like it.
I think Mario got it.
It's
Alright, so
2
this
of
is
my
cool.
favorite
Oh, they all
people.
kind of finished at the same time. And then if you go and reset it. That's awesome. Oh,
Half of them are up.
it didn't do it over here.
Looks like, yeah.
Oh, half of them are up. So that's something we're gonna need to figure out.
Yeah. Where's the?
I think
oh,
they are. I think they are budding themselves. Like
Mhm.
this observer when being retracted is powering the dispenser, and the dispenser is what powering the piston.
Yeah. We could.
We could, and then you say nothing.
Well,
Well, we can always do that.
we could potentially alternate them. I don't know. Would I just give it a little bit of time so that they don't fuck with each other?
I like the fucks with each other.
I bet you do. Yeah, yeah, that actually looks pretty good. So let's actually.
No, half of them are still up.
Those are not the ones I was trying to test, I don't think. Let's just sort a few items again and see what happens.
No, wait a second.
So, Varo, do you
Tiga,
play with...
Stop messing with it.
it was messed up, and I was trying to fix it.
No, this is the fix. We tried with 3 things.
alright.
We tried with 2 things. That
Sense
doesn't.
and emotions. This is a scientific environment. It's okay. It's not personal.
Yeah, it's not personal.
Pablo's
It's always
running a
personal.
test. Artiga wasn't on the same page. It's okay.
Pabu?
I mean, scare Artiga. Sorry, guys. I need to adapt to the new
Pabu.
system.
No, we don't.
Southern always.
Oh,
Southern
but
is
it would
always
be
fighting the system. Alright,
this on the top. You need to trigger on the center, and you need to
Well-
leave it for a bit. Like don't try to give it a small pulse.
Just throw some hands.
That one.
Oh, that was really bad timing. Oh. That worked pretty well.
Viro, I can't really do anything
Yeah.
because I've got those videos uploading. I can't break blocks without it.
That actually worked pretty well. It seemed like they were alternating perfect, so they weren't butting each other. Nice.
Yeah, this is triggering twice though, and I'd rather not have it trigger twice from the bottom.
I agree.
So,
I mean, is it a problem, do you think?
no, not a problem, but I'd rather not have it.
Alright,
And it's
my
an
ex called
effect.
me scary one time. I don't... Chase, would you like to elaborate?
Let's just say it wasn't around Halloween time.
5-3 on Boonorp. You know, I wanted to go down that road because noob backwards is pretty close to Boo. So I figured he would have something to do with that.
LOL Pro Boob 135.
Alright. Real test going on here. This is only kind of a half test, but let's see. We reset the system. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. So I did see some items pop up here. That's not good. Preferably that would never happen.
Like the test that I want to do is if the item has time to get down to the bottom.
Alright, I think I know what actually happened. So I have glass blocks blocking this. And I think the, yep, okay, I think that was totally me. Cool. So the items were actually floating up through the blocks earlier. Major, you mentioned this. I had put glass in the system to block the water, so the shulker boxes were sitting there, and the new shulker boxes were pushing them up. Major? Okay. Do you want me to send more items so we can give it a nice test?
No, 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 no.
Okay.
Okay, so this has that concrete. Can you press the button?
I can. Do we want to wait till these are done?
No.
Oh yeah, this does need a minimum 3 ticks to actually do anything. I forgot about that.
Oh,
So if that's not enough alternation, we can totally replace this block with a repeater, make this the 4 ticks, and make this like 6 ticks or something. I don't know. It'd be slower, but alternated.
Yeah.
So we have options if this doesn't work. That seemed okay. Did I miss something? Alright, let's do a big test.
No, 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 no. Wait a second.
Oh,
Second.
alright, alright.
Want to see if triggers. Okay,
Did
yeah,
it?
I did.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now let's do full throttle, see if we can get all these filled up with Udums. With Boodums. Scared T, I fucking love that. I like that now that everybody's changing their name, like the usual alphabetized list is like shaken up. Do you guys do the same thing where like I kinda just get used to where people's names are? Me and Viral are always on the bottom, Major's right in the middle, Pablo's kind of above me. But like now we have the same people in Discord, but like it's switched.
yeah, I'm always in the middle.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm having a bit of trouble over here understanding the this iron block system, like what its purpose is.
Okay, can you explain that in a second channel if we're gonna get into it? Because that's about
It's
as
separates
complicated
shulker
as this.
boxes. Done.
Yeah, it filters out full ones and not full ones into 2 different streams.
Well, full, semi-full, and empty.
Okay, yeah. Alright, we're ready for a test, Pablo, if you want to observe with your eye holes. So you just point your eye holes in the general direction of this. Okay.
Oh,
Some
messed
of
up.
these did bug. That's interesting. Is there anything wrong with these? I don't see. And none got stuck up above. Fantastic.
Alright, so if you look at the ones that bugged, they're the ones that are right after where the observer is in this rail line.
Is this going to be used for the ironically farm? Okay, Junction's actually a server member. Why he's not in Discord asking me that directly, I don't know.
That is actually very odd.
It's Minecraft. Why are you questioning anything?
I'm not questioning anything, I'm just pointing out that it's odd. The ones that messed up are very specifically right after where the observer connects the rails.
Oh! Yeah, I bet the alternation that we had set gets screwed up by the observer.
Hey there. I'm
That's
back.
a good point out. We should potentially consider okay, I think we can do something with that. Maybe we just want to use redstone dust after all.
Or maybe we just try to something like this, which has 1 tick delay. Somehow.
You know, do you know how confused people are going to be in like the comments of a video related to this where people are like, why'd you do that? And we're going to have to explain that RTG pointed out one little thing and that's going to loop.
Oh, yeah.
Alright. And iron.
Fixed.
This is going to be used for the Fern IRA.
You're gonna fucking piss so many people off.
No, Ortega, we want the delay.
This is going to be a Fern IRA.
This block doesn't need
Alright,
to
I'm
be
going to prep a
covered.
test while you guys tinker with that.
Oh, yeah, just run it.
Wait, let me put it on the next one too.
Just try not to power the... Oh, it won't matter, never mind. Why are the items rendering invisible for me? It's really helping on the lag, but I don't think it's supposed to be doing that. Oh, Pablo. We got multiple Pablos on the screen.
What?
Pablo, you're having some fun on my side. I think a relog is due.
That is an. Okay, I'm
I
seeing
can see
this
it
change.
too.
That's not me. That's the server being back.
I can see it too, so.
Oh, yeah, relog fixed it. So let's just wait for all the pistons to come back. And click the button. Yeah, yeah, that was really good. Nice. A little bit more, a little bit of an overkill delay, but that's okay. It sort of smooths out the piston movements. Might be a little bit less jarring for some people.
I
Oh,
think we
good.
could
Zambo's
set.
here, guys. We can start.
I think we could set the repeaters to 1 tick right there. I think that would be fine.
Honestly, I almost think it could be any delay. The fact that you guys split it at all.
No,
Probably.
it was split already, but the thing is, it was split with one observer like that. There.
Okay, got it.
So that was 1 tick. You need 2 ticks.
That's fine. All right. Oh, he's already testing it. Do we want to do a full scale test or does not matter?
No.
Small scale.
I just want to test
enough
this
for
junk.
now.
I mean, we can just. All right, Pablo's gonna smack that button.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe just keep doing that until it works. You know, why are we waiting for items? We can totally just power these by hand. Yeah. Alright, 3 ticks. Something, you clearing that throat, people?
Got shit in my throat.
I might have broken piston. Ah! Thank you for subscribing. Did you change that mid-test?
I didn't.
Okay. Yeah, it seems like 4 ticks isn't overkill. Okay.
Except for over here, for whatever
Yeah,
reason.
Pablo chuckles. He got it right on accident the first time. Okay, alright.
Accident, you say.
These
I
2
call this
observers
skill.
over here are, yeah.
If you had a proper explanation, you wouldn't have tested it. Oh, by
mean,
the
the
way, did you
explanation
ever
is
fix
that-
this command block over here?
No.
No.
Yeah, so this
It
hasn't
is.
been refilling itself.
Yeah, so I just added a ton of chests full of
Okay,
boxes
I'm
that are
gonna
currently
fix
empty
this
now.
I'm gonna fix this the right way. Actually, everything about this command is wrong. I think Pablo's already on it. Yeah, we've been cloning a full chest into place. It's so convenient, Ertige. Oh my god. It just does everything for you forever.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. I just don't know enough about commands
Fixed.
to properly fix it.
Fixed.
Is it already gonna be unload? It's not unloading. Is it? Is this thing just full? Damn.
Yeah, it's just full except for that 1 chest.
I love that all of this testing we've been doing, and it's like it's actually fine anyway. Fantastic. Well, this system seems to work.
I almost want to
Seems
switch
to
out,
look very
although
cool.
I almost want to make the glass like rainbow colored as it goes down, just to look pretty.
I just want to try something else.
Oh, what do you want to try? Oh dear. You make it black down there too, or are you just gonna leave it like that?
Yeah, I'm sure we could do something fancy with it
Let's
whenever
go
we
with the gradients.
actually build it.
I like the white. I think because we got the solid pink on top, solid pink on bottom, squished in with the piston sandwich. To have the gradients
We
go
should
from
probably
top to
replace
bottom.
the pink.
Ooh, actually, how about we make it like Neapolitan, have it white, brown, and like. No, that's stupid.
Jacer, are you alive now?
No, he's
Okay.
muted. Definitely.
Nice.
If it was a color other than pink, that would work, but no.
I mean, we should probably replace pink concrete with black concrete. Something.
I don't know. I chose pink at random just because a lot of people would seem to hate it when I use this color, so I just made it fun.
Fair enough.
And it's Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and that's totally something all of us should.
I swear, like 3 of my friends dyed their hair pink.
It's actually hot.
I don't think he's talking about girls.
Oh.
One of
I'm
them
actually
was.
really satisfied to say that, like, not only have we actually pretty much done the main changes I wanted to make, but, like, this looks so badass. totally
Doesn't it?
Are you guys
unprecedented.
on?
Oh
Are you guys
shit.
on the Patreon?
Okay,
server?
that
we
looks
went black?
cool.
We went
Yep.
in black?
Yeah, once you go black, I really can't feel that I want to go back.
Really?
Are you on the Patreon server?
That's funny.
We're on the 2GB, creative server 2. Ah,
Oh, okay.
no!
Boring.
Halloween, pumpkin.
When I
Put
turn around, I
pumpkins.
want this color to be better.
Pumpkins.
Beast, for your profile picture, put a pumpkin on top of your avatar hit.
Alright, let's do that on
whoever's
stream.
changing it, can you please just make it yellow real quick?
I can make it yellow.
Isn't he adorable, Dad?
That sounds like the sound of disappointment.
I think my hard drive needs to spin up, guys. Just a second. We're gonna put a pumpkin head on a Milotic.
Yeah.
Let's do editing.
Oh, just open up Photoshop real quick.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Put a Minecraft pumpkin head on it.
Thumbnails, Minecraft stuff. Do I even have a pumpkin? Dun dun dun. Alright.
Probably not.
Minecraft pumpkin. Boom.
Pumpkin.
Actually, that one might that might work. Alright, let's get that off to the side here. Let's do pictures. Fantastic. Let's actually do the fan-made Milotic somebody made for me. You guys are gonna love this. If I do thumbnail crap, is it in here? No. Pictures? I think no. Somebody made a really badass Milotic. It's somewhere in my computer. And
What the heck?
cannot remember where I put it. It's not in thumbnail crap. Thumbnail archive? No. Is it under video utilities? It very much well could be.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Pictures. No. Damn it. Ah.
Check your porn photos, please.
I really
I
am.
was just about to say that.
I really am pretty organized usually, but I don't know where I put this one picture. I just kind of slapped it somewhere and forgot about it.
Nice.
Check your documents.
I know what you want me to do, and I
Pablo.
assure you it's
Pablo.
not going to be as interesting as you hope.
Pablo, do me.
This might actually be it. No, this is my YouTube picture. Oh, it might be under YouTube art. No, it's definitely not.
Did you just say pube art?
Nope. I didn't say that.
Maybe he did, but he's just in denial.
Don't you love sharing a hotel room with your parents who snore loud as fucking earthquake?
The way you said it was probably the way you said it.
What's
That's what made it
Rectic Way
fucking-
doing over here? It's doing the gay flag or something.
Why do I have this in here?
Because you like fetishes.
You're not watching the stream, are you?
No. my computer would feed. I'm just kidding. I could, but it just lagged. The amount of processes open.
Oh my god, I can't find this fucking picture.
Who sent it to you?
I don't remember. Milo Tick. I'm just looking for it on Discord now. 21 results total.
That's sad.
So here's what I'm actually looking for. Somebody made oh wow. Junction's trying to dodge hopping on his PC because I'm gonna feel all sad and stuff because my stupid GPU is broken. Oh, I forgot about that. So his GPU broke and so now he has to play with Minecraft integrated graphics on his chip.
Oh my god, I have been there. It's not fun.
And the poor guy is so spoiled by a decent frame rate that he doesn't even want to use it.
Why is my dog barking?
We were just improving the machine we built yesterday.
What was that machine again? It was something with sorting?
Yeah, so we have this is the filter swapper. I don't know what to call it. I'm gonna have to think of something soon if I'm gonna make a video on this. I have no idea what to title it.
Swapper filter.
Yeah, just
Swapper filter 9000 with an exclamation mark.
But basically, Pablo swapped a lot of the wiring, made a few improvements here and there, and we just added a system like this. So that, oh, I just powered the wrong thing. So we just added a system like this, if I can demonstrate, so that whenever these pistons only push down after the items have finished sorting, and they stay extended while it's sorting. So when it's like that, when you actually reset the system by powering these, it actually replaces all the shulker boxes independently, which is it's a huge upgrade from before. And I'm also trying to find a picture of a Milotic that somebody sent me a long time ago. I cannot find it. It's not under pictures. It's not under screenshots. It's not in Minecraft.
It's dead.
All right, what do you think of the glass colors?
Ugh.
They look bad.
Yes. Nasty.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's why I don't do graphic design.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean,
okay.
it's pretty. It's
Speaking
pretty,
from
but
experience, rainbow is not always...
Good.
What the hell is the overlay on your stream? Somebody put a pumpkin on my head. It's my resource pack.
Hey, I know when rainbow looks good when you use it in a retro pixelated format. And the font
Yeah, that might work.
is like in like a pixel. I think that would look really cool for Minerva.
All I know
if
about graphic design is put rainbows and Comic Sans on everything.
No,
well, that's
rainbow,
a political
rainbow
movement.
That's
double
one way to
letters
do it.
in pixel format.
If you're trying to never get another job again in graphic design, that's how you do it.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's a political movement.
Chaser, are you still eating your cereal?
One
That's
sec, I'm
interesting.
making something.
Actually,
that's
if you do
interesting.
just like gray
did that?
glass, it'll look pretty invisible.
Lovely. Did you just change it to those glass panes?
Yes, he did.
'Cause
That
that looks
pretty alright.
amazing.
Change it
I
all
like
to gray
that.
glass. That way it
I
looks
like the
almost
the
invisible.
gradient.
Shit.
I
I
actually like the
don't even
gradient.
think I have the link. Someone sent. Okay, never mind. Let me get the link for the second creator server.
Yeah, I think the
Gradient
gray
looks
glass will
fantastic.
look pretty invisible.
Oh, it might be in here. No.
Oh,
Push
that looks
rods,
good.
like push rods in an
Which
engine.
one is better? Light gray or gray?
The gray is more invisible, but the light gray kind of
You want
either
it to
one
show.
really.
You want it to show
Want
a
it to
little
show?
bit, don't you? I don't think so.
I don't know. It kind of looks good if it's kind of invisible.
I prefer the lighter one myself, but it's up to you guys what you put in.
It's just funny that it looks like magic.
Try
does,
using
doesn't
try using white
Beast,
all the way
look at
down.
this.
See what that looks like.
Beast, come look at this.
Yeah, bro, it's so cool. I'm loving it.
Which creator server are you in?
He's not even looking. Yeah, that's. Hey.
That's pretty good.
Are you talking about the panes?
Ah, that's better.
Yeah.
That's
So
better.
So
Right like this.
Beast, I made you a new profile picture and Hangout.
Professional.
You know what's sad is that looks
artist at
so
work.
stupid, and that's what I'm trying to do.
Professional.
There you go. That's a new profile picture.
Use it.
Wow, you guys are really...
Beast, wait till you see this machine. It looks like an engine.
Oh
It's got
yeah,
pusher.
bro. I'm sure.
I'm getting the same response as when you're 10 years old, you're down there on the carpet. Dad, look at this. And he's like, yeah, that's great. Doesn't even look.
It's fantastic.
Good
son.
job. Good job.
Yeah, well done.
Make it a jack-o'-lantern instead of a pumpkin.
So I
Magic
hate this
tap.
because I
Give me 2 seconds.
Alright, what do you want me to look at, Major? Yeah, this looks
Just the
terrible.
slightest.
I
What?
liked the white glass. Why do we make it complicated?
What server are you on? I can't find you.
It's the creative server 2.
Really?
It's white glass.
Yeah.
Hold on.
There's 6 people on that one. How do you not see that?
Oh, it's because the IP has changed. Oh.
Gotta keep up to date, bro.
Yeah.
You know what
Try
frustrates
light
me
gray, like
is
regular glass.
It's every day, bro.
I feel like I'm gonna give up looking for this Milotic. Then one
Ah, there it
day
is.
it's just gonna pop up and be like, oh, there it is.
No.
It's not in my memes folder. It's not in my pictures. So it's probably not
What?
on this hard drive. See, that's the tricky thing. When I have 4 different storage drives and a different filing system for each of them.
Hmm.
How does the white look?
I don't know. I can't see.
Beast preferred the white glass for some reason.
I did. I thought it looked super good.
Hmm. Yeah.
Oh, so you guys are just making it complicated now.
Can we
Jeez.
swap it out for the white glass for a quick comparison? Because I've forgotten what it looks like.
Well, we never saw it outside of pink.
Oh.
Oh my god.
All right, get ready, Beast. It's going to change. Hold on to your socks.
I'm so ready.
How's that?
Whoever I'm spectating really dropped the ball on me here. Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I want to see black glass now.
Ooh, black glass, black glass.
Gray glass would look.
Black glass!
Black!
Make it black!
Gray glass would look the most invisible.
Like my soul.
Make it darker than Southern's attitude.
Ooh.
Wow.
Okay. Although I did like the white theme from before. Although we all know this is truly irrelevant and the asshole who builds this in survival mode is going to use stone. But
All right, if you put dark gray in the background, and Pablo's
That's
already
probably true.
Pablo, do dark gray in the background and black on the front, it'll actually give it some depth.
He's talking about himself too, which is
Try the gradient.
It's like
Well, the gradient
asshole
worked.
builds this in Survival. Probably you.
some fucker's going to grab the schematic and follow it to the T. And I'm going to come in there just using slime blocks, not thinking. Oh, just got
All
here.
right,
What am I
get
looking
ready,
at?
Beast.
You're looking at
Get
some...
ready, Beast. Get
I'm
ready.
ready.
Get ready.
I'm ready.
Ready?
I'm ready.
How's
Oh, God, you're back to the gradient.
that?
I like
Wait,
the
try
gradient.
reversing the gradient, like making it upside down. The white on the bottom.
Make it a slanted gradient.
So critical to the function of the redstone, right?
Yeah, I mean, this is everything right here. Although, guys, aren't there still things to do?
Nah.
No,
No.
this is all that's left.
No, I mean, I
Actually,
specifically
that looks
remember
good.
Aaron TK was focused on a water stream down here that looks like you
That
guys
actually
figured
looks
out. There's some vestigial wiring.
No,
here,
don't
Pablo.
use the pumpkins; they'll break.
Spooky.
That's too spooky, guys. It's not gonna work.
Yeah.
Too scary.
Unfortunately, it's too spooky to work.
And we're back to push rods like a V8.
The piston's pushing them. No! Don't break it.
You got it just in time, man.
This looks amazing.
I
Wait.
couldn't
So
care
what's the
less.
purpose of this again, please?
Nothing?
Let's start from the beginning. So the item filters are up here filtering. They push these pistons up with the observers, and when they're done filtering, these pistons come back down, and you can push this button to reset it. What this will do is push the observers down, send a quick pulse to drain the item out of here, and that will also go down down into the shulker box. So what will also happen is when these pistons retract, which means the items are no longer sorting, these pistons can push the observers back up, and you can demonstrate that by clicking this button now. That will actually clear out all of the shulker boxes in the system, and you can see that happening right there. And basically what we've been debating here, what these blocks should be, just carries the signal downwards, which is why it's so irrelevant. Why it's so inconsequential, whichever one we decide to go with. It doesn't matter.
Oh, it's like life or death, Beast. Life.
Yeah. This has got to be marketable.
Cannot find that fucking Milotic. I'm stressing out about it because I'm telling you,
Everybody,
it is just gonna
hold on to your...
Wait,
Hold on.
just like
Barf
the
bag.
plain monolithic picture?
No, that I
Oh.
can Google. Somebody turned all of the, I'll explain. Somebody turned all of the Milotic using Minecraft blocks and sent it to me. I have
Oh,
no
that.
idea what I did with it.
I only posted half of that in Discord.
It was the full thing. It was like
Yeah,
a
you
4,000. It was like a 4K picture, and I just don't know what I did with it.
You don't have it in your DMs?
Oh
Give
What
your
if
mom a DM.
no.
You guys should use wither skeleton skulls for the thing.
Wait, what? That wouldn't work.
Can you please at least suggest blocks that are actually movable?
No, that wouldn't work. Stop.
Beacons, because they're abundant.
They will
And
be
they-
after we finish that.
They're abundant and they can actually be moved by pistons. What's wrong?
They cannot be.
Put TNT
That
in there.
No, they cannot be.
That is
moved.
a slight issue.
Yeah, make it TNT.
Yeah, TNT would work.
Would it blow it up?
No.
You know how
You
loud
just gotta
that
make sure you build it right. Or else it'll go wrong.
Wait, you can't push TNT. I thought it broke.
This is going well, Beast.
Can push it.
Oh, what about this?
I don't know. I'm sure the quartz will
Oh, fuck
always
you.
obviously look nice.
Wait, stop for a sec. Let me do
It
let me
looks
do what I'm
good
doing.
with everything.
Stop, let me do what I'm doing.
Use furnaces.
Let him feel the rainbow. Let him taste
Fur
the
nine.
rainbow.
Let's.
This is
let's
a
do
really, like, shitty
Skittles
rainbow.
land?
Oh, that's cool. Look,
This is a really shitty rainbow.
that's cool. The black concrete.
This is what rainbows looked like in, like, the 1800s.
Okay,
Yeah.
just copy that first design, like the first 4 over.
Okay, your mic is killing
Got
everybody.
got that microphone?
I'm
Copy
literally
servers?
dead.
Literally.
Literally dead.
The black looks cool.
Of course it looks cool. It's not a color anymore.
Your mom.
It's all the
Oh.
colors. Oh my.
Anyway, back to the redstone.
Anyway. Do.
How's that phone going for you, Beast?
I haven't touched it since we last talked.
Oh, you should pull it out of the trash at some point, maybe.
With the iPhone?
No, dude, Samsung.
Oh,
Hey,
you
Major,
don't-
you want to see something cool?
Wait,
Yeah,
you
sure.
didn't like the Samsung?
He's having a hell zone trouble.
This is a little long.
RTK, what the fuck?
Just FYI.
Where am I?
Wait, this door doesn't look right.
Where am I?
You're
This is a
4,000
really
blocks
big door.
above everything.
Can you undo?
Alright, guys.
I did.
I googled, or I discorded Minecraft Milotic, and it pulled up this image. Yeah, it's 4096 by 4096. So if I actually drop this into my YoTub drive, he named it Mista.
YoTub.
So if you guys actually zoom in, honestly I feel like this gives it a little bit more depth. Like it actually looks more of a Milotic than anything because it's got that, because it's using Minecraft blocks with the end stone, it kind of has that scaly texture like a Milotic would have, I guess.
Picture.
I don't know. And the background's all snow.
Where's the picture, Beast?
What?
Where's the
The
picture?
picture. Where's the picture?
Okay, you gotta go on Le Discord, type in
Lay Discord.
Oh my God.
Milotic.
As a French-speaking person, that offends me.
Here, what's his exact message? Milotic
Can you not
Minecraft.
just repaste it? Do that already.
There, I pinned it.
In what chat?
Which chat?
Hangout, you. Oh God, you guys are just gonna. You're gonna
You pinned the
turn
wrong
my-
message.
What do you mean I pinned the wrong message?
There you go,
That's
I posted
it.
it in Hangout.
That's. What?
It's in
What?
Hangout.
Oh, I pinned it in decorative Minecraft because that's where it went.
Oh, I
That's
posted
where
it in
sent.
Hangout.
I pinned the right message.
You
Decorative.
didn't.
Yes, I did. One message was zoom in, the other one was the actual image.
Yeah.
So confused.
No,
One was-
Beast is the full one.
I honestly don't even know if I'm creating a PNG right now.
Okay.
Export as Mista2.png.
If you want
Wow.
to build this, good luck.
Who
Yeah,
did
you-
that? Someone's on console.
Someone's on console. How do you say that?
Look at the text. See?
$6.76.
I'm just kind of tinkering with this picture. Is this actually a PNG? God damn it, I can't tell.
Did you take that picture with your Samsung phone? Scared away?
Play the video.
Ooh, he's so mad. Wow. Was recorded on your Samsung?
Why?
When someone
Also
posts a
B.
compressed image.
Oh, if someone's.
Do I look
If
Well,
you
then why
don't
did you
realize,
on the
we can
background
have a
somehow?
redstone block in there.
Oh my god. Yeah? Yeah? No, tell me.
Now can we
Yeah.
take an output from it when it has triggered? And if it's not filtering items,
What did I
Like we
miss,
should-
bro? You missed like everything.
Southern.
What?
That's awesome.
What? What's awesome?
The hot dog.
Me.
That song is awesome.
Right.
Everything is awesome.
The goddamn hot dog.
Why are we raining sponges?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, you want to see some good hot dog memes? I got some good hot dog memes. Let me just pull up my
Yeah,
playlist
bro,
real quick.
Share those hot dog memes.
I've always wanted to see hot dog memes. I've been waiting for this moment my
Hot
whole life.
dog. Hot dog.
Alright, why is there a command block over here? Why? Why is this a thing?
Alright, let's up
actually
the
each
threshold.
one of them could visually, right?
Okay, I want a hot dog burger now.
So
How
it's
close is this
basically
project to being done?
Beast, where are you?
I'm totally paying attention, Ori.
Literally?
Literally, I'm totally, like, attention paying you right now.
That's the if you click the list, it
Attention
actually
paying?
goes to the playlist. Click the link.
Alright, you guys ready to see this Myrotic get super spooks? There we go.
Whoa.
Um,
Hey, look, that's exactly what I did.
Oh, but mine is like different, in a very special snowflake kind of way. So let's disable
Literally the
streamer
same.
mode.
Did you say snowflake?
Did?
Aren't we all special
You-
snowflakes? Isn't that?
Well, I'm not.
So it's not great, but there's my Discord name now. Let's make sure I have streamer mode enabled because sensitive
Go into
information.
Photoshop
Have
and
I just been
get
bamboozled?
rid of
You
that
used
top
your
link.
picture instead of mine.
I use my picture, yeah.
Wow, I spent like 1 minute doing nothing, wasting my life.
Okay, let's go.
I mean, it's not the first time.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. Straight.
You know, I'm
straight
gonna leave it
box.
cropped. It'll just be a silly Halloween thing to just Mr. Beast will have a cropped image with a Milotic face on it.
question: why is that a sticky piston instead of a regular piston?
Bum, bum,
Because then
bum.
this
That's the
redstone
thumbnail for
is
the
actually
PUBG stream
referring
we're
to
doing,
if
right?
it's sorting.
What are we doing with
And
this
for the
redstone?
bottom,
Uh,
reset
iron.
line.
Well, you don't want it to reset itself as soon as it's done. Because like I'm saying, imagine
Duh.
real world situation. All of the filters stop working. Then you finally get back from where you just ran off to. You'll load the furnace up with the same items again.
Welcome back.
This is why I
Yes,
said it's
then-
better manual, because the human's the only one who's going to know when it's done. This way it'll just empty out a bunch of shulker boxes that aren't full.
Beast. This is
It's
a
okay,
game. There are
Pablo,
no
we did
humans.
good. We did good.
I could still have a lever that allows you to block it from automatically doing it, but by default doing it.
Okay. What
So
ma-
basically,
ma-
let the
major?
machine reset itself, but have an override for the
Why is
user.
everyone going in the streaming channel?
I don't know.
Are
Confused.
they even streaming?
Here, well, let me just handle
Beast
this.
is
What the fuck are
Yeah.
you girls doing in here?
Playing
Oh,
PUBG,
gee.
you should come join.
coming back. He's just gone in there.
They're
I
playing
thought you said, "Let me
Battlegrounds.
just." I thought you said, "Let me just handle this," and you were just gonna go there.
And then never comes back.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So what's next? What's next? We kind
Well,
of got
part of
very
me kind of wants to
distracted.
just let Pablo handle the rest of this, because I kind of made my edits. There's really not a ton left.
The
I might
next
I mean, I'm
do
gonna
some...
go to sleep right now. It's 7 a.m. and I have
Dude,
to
you're as bad as
schedule.
me, Pablo. I went to bed at 4:30.
I was woken up today ready for the... Well, I was woken up early today at 5 a.m. p.m.
Pablo's like, "No, you're not going to bed." Like, I'm so tired.
That was so many hours ago.
I know, right?
Oh. Service at PayPal, you got money. You darned right I did. Okay. What's tuna sub backwards? It's a boosa nut.
Bust a nut.
Oh, that's funny.
Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is so black. Is everybody ready to report that the stream
Hey.
went down?
Question. What is dog food lid backwards?
Dog food backwards.
Dog food lid.
Till doof God? No.
Here, let me post it in Hangout.
Tildoof God?
That's what I got. Oh, okay.
Oh. Oh, it's the dildo of God. That's cute. I like that. I'm glad you censored yourself and put it in Hangout instead of Gentleman's Club.
Sarcasm.
Alright. I did what I wanted to this stream. I didn't think it'd
What
be
are you
that
talking
easy.
about? It's not in Hangout. How dare you make such
this
false
guy.
accusations?
Anything's a
Time to
dildo if you're
sign
brave
off.
enough. I don't even know if I want to stream PUBG. I think we're just gonna hang out.
Yeah, let's just hang out.
Alright, bye everybody. Yep, this was successful.